Hello my friends, I hope you're all fine and well. This is Thanasis Lightbridge and I'm back with another video where I discuss some things about my music and life. What a lovely release our latest track Tektanos was. I'm very happy how that turned out and thank you for all the positive response and feedback. So I hear you asking what I have been up to since the release of Tektanos. Well, I spent some time doing some home studio rearrangements which I had started during the summer and completed recently after months of work. For years I wanted to get rid of some big and heavy old furniture that was taking up a lot of my space inside the house. I went to the stores to find and replace them with some more efficient industrial-style storage units. This has helped me rearrange my warehouse of CDs, records and t-shirts with better efficiency and more space, maybe for upcoming physical releases. I then removed the old carpeting of the studio and rearranged my desks and cables. I also repainted the studio and other parts of the house. It was a ton of work and in the process I have strained my back from all the heavy lifting, but I'm very glad that I have cleared more space and refreshed the studio. As a reward for a job well done and to welcome the winter, I brought into the house my favorite flower plant, the chrysanthemum. Unfortunately, with the first cold days of winter, I got COVID for the second time. It wasn't as bad as the first time, but it still incapacitated me for about 7 to 10 days. Luckily, I had Batman to keep me a great company. Regarding music, my upcoming new track will be The Stairs for the Lightbridge project. This has been a very challenging track, and I know I say this for almost all my new tracks, but this is the first time I'm attempting a totally different genre of music. You see, The Stairs will be a psychedelic trance production, and it is both refreshing and scary to work on such a new style for me. The track is super epic, very energetic and uplifting. I'm very curious what you'll think about it when it is ready as soon as possible the next weeks. The second Cortesa track is also slowly taking shape in the background. It is still unnamed. It has very bittersweet melodies with wide instrumentations and lots of harmonies. It is both melancholic and uplifting at the same time. I can't describe it, but I can't wait to invite Cortesa to check it out and record her vocals while she's bouncing around in the studio. I can also announce the upcoming new Dol Theeta track that I'm also actively working on. It is called Siren of the Deep. This is turning out to be a massive track, very cinematic and lengthy, like the Obsidian Tyrant. It takes place on an underwater planet and it is very powerful and mysterious. It still requires a ton of work, but I will keep you posted with updates here in YouTube and also in my Patreon page. Speaking of Patreon, I would like to welcome and shout out our newest Patreon supporter. Welcome and thank you to Nick Manke. And a massive thank you to all our Patreon supporters. Your amazing support and feedback is directly helping the music making process, and I'm truly grateful for it. Maybe now it is time for our second feedback loop. Let's check out some of your comments. Playton Elenin says, "Hi dear Thanasis, Dolamat is an awesome project. Can I use your tracks as background music in my videos without getting a copyright strike? With attribution in the video description, of course." Yes, you can use my music in your videos without getting a copyright strike. I have not personally included my music in the fingerprint content ID system of YouTube, and I'm not actively searching who is using my music or try to take it down or gain money from it. My only request, please, is not to use my music on anything political. No videos promoting hate, violence or division, please. XSI Nick 3000 says, "Okay Thanasis, you must know Atari Teenage Riot. This is almost a new genre you're making, music for 2030 robot servicemen." Thank you, my friend, and of course I know them and I have been a fan of their music for many years. The Delete Yourself album was very inspirational, and it is amazing to think that it was released back in 1994. As I replied to your comment, Dol Krug and all my music creations come from the heart without any intent for genre or commercial conformity. I just start making music and land wherever my inner compass is pointing at the time. Eindrid Exenlark 2696 says that if he ever has the money to organize a concert, it will be based around the Dol Theeta album Eat Me. I really wish you become filthy rich, my friend, and make your dream come true. The realistic nihilist in our Tektanos Explainer video says, when did Zizek learn to stop sniffling? What? I don't see what is happening here. I don't see any similarities. I have received lots of comments in my Spotify music removal video where many people also reveal that the same thing has happened to their music as well. This is now a very widespread issue and it has affected tons of musicians and listeners. What is very promising is a general feel that I see in the interwebs that people are fed up with these platforms and are embracing owning music once again. Denku Nova in our Stella Nova explainer video notes that it is very inspiring to think there is such thought behind the tracks. Can't wait to hear about Quantum Glide. Thank you, my friend, and this is one of the reasons I decided to release music on a track-by-track basis, as I'm now able to better communicate my thoughts and stories behind the music. I'm really glad to hear that you enjoy them. Regarding the Quantum Glide, this is surely going to be one of the highlights of the next Dol Amad album. This must be the most powerful and speed metal track of the album. Finally, I have received this massive message from Tau Volik 7936, or shall I say Ambassador Bishop Tau Volik. This is regarding the end of my latest vlog video where I revealed that something strange is happening in the Dol Theeta universe. The message is 2 pages long. How do I know that? I have printed it and read it with great interest and surprise. I have even highlighted some parts. However, I would not like to comment anything about it. I just want to thank you, my friend, for taking the time to write this and to let you know that I have read it. Maybe now it is time for a little break and to open my Christmas presents. Yes, it is this bag that you see in the background of the video the whole time. Some relatives of mine had a huge road trip around the Peloponnese region of Greece and brought me this bag of goodies. The Peloponnese is the southern part of Greece. It is a large peninsula with vast historical significance, amazing natural landscapes and diverse tourist destinations. What we are interested here, however, are the local goodies and delicacies that you can find in the region. Πάμε καφεδάκι. Lovely stuff. So with 2025 coming to an end, I hope you find some time to rest and to also fill yourself with delicious food and snack goodies. I want to thank you very much for supporting all of my music endeavors, and I wish you a peaceful and creative new year. 2025 for me was marked with the releases of Stella Nova in March and the release of Tectanus in October. What worries me a little bit is that since 2024, there seems to be a decline in the number of my yearly releases. I released 5 tracks in 2023, then 3 tracks in 2024, and now only 2 tracks in 2025. What is happening? Why is this decline happening? I don't know. Anyways, thank you again and a happy new year to all. Stay cosmic and space on. Of course I know why this decline is happening. It is the Dol Theeta issue. As I have mentioned in the end of my previous video, there is something very special happening in the Dol Theeta headquarters. An extremely emotional, very deep and complex full concept album is brewing inside my head for about a year now. I can't stop thinking about it. It has taken over my everyday life, my thoughts, my movements, my everything. I find myself distracted all the time, processing and trying to figure out what is happening. I enter a room in my house and don't know where I am or how I got there. I walk with a toothbrush in the kitchen or with a plate of food inside the bathroom. I know that some of you may think that I am exaggerating and maybe I say and do all these things for fun or for show. All I can say is that all these things are happening and this feels like my most essential work. I'm trying to organize what has happened and how to tackle this thing. So the last year I have been attempting to move this inspiration attack from the right side of my brain to the left side. And this is why I believe the number of track releases has diminished these past 2 years. I devote all my spare time to this, and it has become my most important thing in life right now. I still feel like I'm not ready for it yet, like I'm not worthy for it yet. I will keep you updated as more things come into the light.